host, Angela Patricio, and I'm living in the Happy Valley of Fairhaven. I was going to speak to y'all about some prophecies that I was gifted as teachings from Indigenous elders that might inform your decision tonight, but instead I'm going to talk about my work. Many of you know me or know of me, but may not necessarily know what I studied in school. So I studied systems thinking, and I focused on the Salish Sea because it's an ideal module for systems thinking. It's a bioregion, so it's a closed container. During these studies, I used systems thinking modules to study the energy system. So what's happening at Cherry Point, March Point, the Skagit Dam, Seattle City and Light, Tacoma Public Utilities, Colstrip, where 30% of our electricity comes from. And I studied the transportation system, agricultural systems, and fishery systems, and applied all these modules and to see how they fit together, where the waste streams and the input streams affect each other in our bioregion. And then I studied the ecological systems to see how we could apply groundbreaking, basically groundbreaking projects from all over the world in our bioregion to create symbiosis between our systems. Not symbiosis that doesn't allow humans to have access to light, warm housing, and transportation, but systems that allows us to have access to all of that, and clean air, and ecological services, and animal population, so my great-granddaughter can grow up in a world where she has access to everything that I want her to have access to, and that there are no marginalized communities that are being oppressed in order for her to have proper access. How do we create this? What does it look like? What am I really fighting for? And I studied this for 3 years, and I used these modules to see what could really be in the Salish Sea and how we can really pave the way. And that's a bad analogy, but how it can really, create the world we want to live in, the world I want to live in. And I created 63 groundbreaking projects, cooperative canneries that empower ethno-ecological wisdom to have a place at the fisheries board conversation. And so basically what I wanted to say to you is I took groundbreaking projects in Portugal, Germany, Panama, BC, Costa Rica, Nepal, India, France. And I also applied traditional subsistence knowledge. So I studied ethnoecology, so traditional ecological knowledge, and how those cultures saw the world, to apply that to our system so we can move out of this old paradigm and into a paradigm that works. And I guess I spent 30 days at Standing Rock, and an elder invited me out there before I knew where I was going. He told me he was at Sundance and that I had to go, and so I went, and I found out, and I watched it. I showed up and there's only 14 people on the ground, and I watched it blow up to thousands of people before my eyes, and I want to say that those people would die for water, because for them, water is life. And when they lose that water, they lose their life. When they lose clean water, they lose their life. And I just want to say one last thing. This band represents the only way with integrity to accommodate for all of these systems. Otherwise, we will, with no doubt, compromise indigenous and animal nations. Thank you for hearing me. My generation will see this transition through. I would say, give us a head start, but I'm asking for a fighting chance. Thank you.